Comment. It's not Sue and Sue, it's Sue and Rose from the Kiwanis Sunrisers Club, and we welcome them today. And actually, they're both past presidents of the club. Sue Carlson is the current secretary, and Rose Davison is the treasurer. She handles all the money. And we're going to talk today about that wonderful park down at Departure Bay, the Departure Bay Waterpark. Welcome, Sue and Rose, to the show. Glad to have you here today.
Thank you for having us.
And you know, it's been around for a long time, hasn't it, Sue? Tell us how long that's been there.
It was built in about 1991. So we're looking at about 22, 23 years now.
23. And how did it get its start?
Well, it was something that the Kiwanis Sunrisers had sort of observed, that there was nowhere at that point. It was long before the Kin Hut and that park was built. So
Your club put in a big chunk of change, didn't they?
About $95,000. Wow. And if you go back that many years and you realize the amount, the equivalent today would be rather more substantial.
Significant, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, it was. So which we provided to the city, and the city took it from there.
So Rose, what was the condition of the park like before all of this renovation and upgrading started?
Well, it was showing its wear and tear because it's a popular park, and the benches
lots
of kids use it, and
yeah.
And the equipment was, the city itself had made it, and it was showing its wear and tear, and it sort of reaching a danger point too for the kids using it.
I'm sure it was, yeah. So now we're at the point, Sue, where things are happening, and actually I'm going to hold up a picture which Sue took today of some construction that's going on, and that's my phone, and I must apologize for having that, and I'm going to turn it off right now. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, folks, but yeah, my apologies. There's a picture of what's happening down at Departure Bay Waterpark as we speak right now.
Yep,
so how much money is being spent, Sue?
I think it's about $250,000, $225,000
wow.
is going into it again now.
Big chunk of change.
A huge chunk.
Big chunk of change. And of that, though, there is a considerable, what's it called, RecTech? Is that the name of the company?
I believe RecTech is
RecTech,
the name.
yeah, Rose, you can tell us about that. How much?
They're putting $125,000 in water features, yeah.
The kids and some of the, you can see some of them there.
You can see some of them getting ready there, yeah.
Some of them are getting into place now, so
they're in place. Some of them are still wrapped up, but they're in the ground.
They're in the ground. Yeah. Underground is all done.
Underground is done.
Ready to go and so on. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Amazing. So I know the kids are really anxious to get in there. When are they going to be able to cut the ribbon and let's go?
The goal is the 1st of June.
Is it?
That's my understanding. Talking to the city, they said goal is the 1st of June. So we'll have some kind of a celebration at that point.
And you've had other celebrations as well with kids involved.
We actually did one last year just to sort of, it was a practice run for this year.
So what any other comments you can think of that we should be talking about right now to get people to know about the water park?
I think the fact that it's going to be really quite spectacular. I had a photograph that you won't fit on, isn't visible, showing some of the new pieces that they're putting in. Yeah. And I think, well, we all need change, and the children need something.
So handy to get to and just jump in your car and you're there. So
and the parking is good.
Yeah, Sue and Rose, thank you so much for coming and spending some time with us today. I know there's a ton of kids that are anxious and want to get in there and have some fun, and I know that your Sunrisers are going to have a great time down there. So let's go back to Lorraine.